Hello everyone, welcome. So here is the sewing tutorial of our pleated palazzo pants. So let's get started. Okay, thank you.
This is our main pattern, the back and the front together. So I've separated this by using my crescent wheel to twist out the back from the front. So here is the back and here is the front. You can see that I used two different marker pens to denote it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do now, I will cut out this pattern. I'll cut it out. So I will be cutting it out now behind the camera. You can see this marking, this line that I made here is 1.5. So it's going to be representing my band. It's going to be representing my neck. So I'm going to cut it out from this pattern. I'll be cutting it out from the pattern. I'll be cutting it out for both front and back. So the next thing we are going to do now is to slide this line, the crease line, open. I'll slide the crease line open for both front and back. So you do the same thing to the back. So I'll slash the two patterns open. Can you see? So always label. This is the front one, front two. Then this is the back, 1, 2. So always label. So that is how we are going to do it. So I will show you the next thing to do now. Here I have my pattern piece. Here is the front, and we have the back there. Here is the back. You can see the names on it. So I added 10-inch swing allowance. I added 10-inch for the pleats. I added 1.5 for our sewing allowance for this side and this side, but I did not put it around here. I just add it on this particular center. So instead of 10 here, I added 11.5. So for my sewing, so when I'm cutting now, I'm just going to cut straight. Do you understand me now? I'll just cut straight. So at the down part, I added 1-inch sewing allowance. Then there's something I did that I want you to take note. When I want to place this thing on this fabric, I try to gauge it with my ruler, because if you don't gauge it, there is tendency for this, for the leg not to be equal. Because, you know, we slanted this with 1 inch. We come up by 2.5 for this one. And as you can see the difference here. Can you see the difference? Then you can add half inch to the upper part. Add half inch allowance to the upper part. Let me add it so that you can see. I added half inch. You may not see my chockings, but I added half inch allowance to the upper part of my trouser. Then at the trouser length, I add 1-inch sewing allowance for both the front and the back. But my sewing allowance for the center, for the inseam and the outer seam is 1. For the inseam, I added 0.5. For the outer seam, I added 1 inch. But I did not put it on the side. I added it to the center. So instead of, my intention is to add 10 inch to this place. You can add more if you want to. It depends on the amount of yardage, the fabric that you have. But I'm using 10 inches here. Then I added my sewing allowance, which is 1.5 to it, making 11.5. So what I have here now is 11.5. You can add more, you can increase it. It doesn't change anything. So now I'm going to cut out this pattern for us to see. Okay, so I said something the other time. I gauge it so that these lines can be on a straight, on a single file. So I place my ruler. Let me show you what I did. I place my ruler here. I make sure they align. Do you get me? So that is it. That's what I wanted to note there. So when I put my 1 inch to, I use my ruler to gauge it. So that is all we have to see there. So I'm going to cut out the pattern now to show us. I'll start to cut my pattern. After that, I'm not going to be adding sewing allowance to this.
So everyone, if you know this video has been so helpful to you, kindly subscribe, click the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I've uploaded a new video. To my old subscribers, I really appreciate you. If you're just joining us, you are welcome.
So this is our back.
Don't forget to click the follow bell, comment, like, share.
So what I'm going to do now is we are going to be folding in this.
Thank you.
Then we'll fold in this like so. Now you see the shape is already coming out already. Can you see the shape? So let's cut the front too. After that, I'm not going to be so this is the front. I mean, this is the back, this is the front. So the same thing here. Ta-da. So here is it. We finished cutting the pattern, and here is the, after we laid it on the fabric, here is what we have. So whatever I do here now will be applicable to the 4 pieces. You know, we have 2 pieces at the front, 2 pieces at the back, okay? So now whatever you have here, you are going to be removing your waist circumference plus the sewing allowance, okay? My waist circumference is 38 divided by 4, I have 9.5. The sewing allowance that I told us that I added to this is 1.5. So that is 11 inches. Okay, so whatever I'm going to fold in here now, whatever we are going to be folding in here now will be 11 inches. So you can see that I'm going to measure all through from here to this place. I have 22.25. Okay, so from that 22.25, I'm going to be removing 11 inches. So my 11 inches, I will use it to fold the fabric. I've done it here already. I've used my my iron to fold in the one I don't need. So everything that is here now is my waist circumference plus my sewing allowance. I'm going to be using half-inch sewing allowance here, 1-inch sewing allowance here. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So you fold in the remaining after you measure your waist circumference divided by 4 plus your sewing allowance. So my waist circumference divided by 4, I have 9.5 plus 1.5 inch sewing allowance that we use for this side and 1 inch that I'm going to be using for this side. That's 1.5. So 9.5 plus 1.5, I have 11 inches. So everything here now is 11 inches. Okay, so put it at the back of your mind that your waist circumference is what you're going to have on this line. So what you're going to be folding in here is what you added to the waist circumference plus your sewing allowance. So what I have here now, I've used my steam iron, so I remove 11.5 inches. So all I have here is 22.5. So 11 and a half minus 22 I have 11 inches, which is what I fold in here now. Is it easy to understand? Just follow the procedure. So everything I have here is my waist circumference plus my sewing allowance. It's as simple as that. So that's how you're going to be doing for all the pieces, for all the 4 pieces. So let me show you the rest. I've finished sewing this already. I've sewed this. I sew it on 2 inches. You can use 1 inch. You can use 1.5. It depends on you. You can as well go as far as this place. You can go as anywhere at any length that you want. It's not a must you stop as where I stopped. But me, I use 2 inches to sew it down after removing it. The one I don't need. So the one I don't need is one I folded here. I use my pin to hold it. Let me show you. So here is it. I use my pin to hold it down. I've sewn it already. I've sewn the one I don't need in. This is the face, the right face. This is the wrong face. So you know how to do that already. I don't need to tell you. So here is it. I've finished with this. So I've just sewed the 4 pieces together like that. So the next I'm going to do, I'm going to sew the crotch, the front and the back crotch together. So I'm going to the sewing machine. So I've joined the front. This is the back. I've joined the 2 back together, and here is the front. I've joined the 2 front together. You can see that our trouser is already coming up. Can you see? Look at it. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to place the back on the front. Please try to whip this thing. There is a reason for me not to have whipped this thing on time. I've promised to do this video a very long time ago, and if I don't do it now, I will not be able to do it on time. So I just have to take the pain to do it. So I'm going to be joining the 2 sides together. So after joining the 2 sides, I will join the crotch, the inseam. I'm going to be joining the outer seam, and I will place this one to join the center. So the next thing after this, we are going to fix the band and the zipper. We're going to join both the back, the side, the 2 sides, the back and front together. I've joined the crotch. I've joined the inseam area. You can see it. So here is our pants. As you can see, this table is too small for it to see, but you can see the beauty from here, and this one also. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to finish this. If you want to add pockets to it now, you can as well add it. But for this class, I'm not adding the pocket, so you can fix the pocket if you want to. Then I'm going to be fixing the band. So after the band, I'll do the finishing, then I'll add the zip, then I'll show us the finished look. Okay? So for now, my band, I just measure my skirt band round. So I use it to cut out this band, and we remove 1.5 inches from our band when we were cutting it on. When we finish drafting, we remove 1.5 inches. So here is 2 inches plus sewing allowance, 1.5 plus sewing allowance, that is 2 inches. On fold is 2 inches. If you open it up like so, that is 4 inches. Okay, so here is 4 inches, and you measure the length is your circumference, your waist circumference plus sewing allowance. Here is it. Just measure it round, whatever you have there. Use it to cut this. Then this one is 2 inches on fold. So if you open it up like this.
So I fixed my band, I fixed my zipper. So here is the result of the palazzo band that we have been making. Thanks for watching. Bye.